It began with hunger, anger, and a dream of liberty. In 1789, the streets of Paris were boiling with frustration. Ordinary people were starving while the nobles and clergy lived in luxury. France was drowning in debt after years of war and extravagant spending by King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette. Corruption, inequality, and hunger had pushed the people to the edge. What began as protests soon turned into one of the most powerful revolutions in history, the French Revolution. In this video, we'll explore what caused it, how it unfolded, and how it changed not just France, but the entire world. At its core, the revolution was about inequality. French society was divided into three estates: the clergy, the nobility, and the commoners. The first two enjoyed privileges, while the third carried the nation's taxes and labor. Rising bread prices, poor harvests, and an economic crisis made life unbearable for ordinary people. When King Louis called the estate's general meeting to solve the crisis, the Third Estate walked out and formed the National Assembly, declaring themselves the true representatives of the people. That single act shattered centuries of royal authority. By July 1789, Paris was in open rebellion. The storming of the Bastille prison became the symbol of freedom from tyranny. Across the country, people attacked symbols of aristocratic power, demanding liberty, equality, and fraternity. The National Assembly abolished feudal privileges and introduced the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen, one of history's most influential documents, proclaiming that all men are born free and equal. But the revolution soon took a darker turn. The king's failed attempt to flee proved his betrayal. Monarchies across Europe grew terrified and sent armies to crush the revolution. In response, France radicalized. The monarchy was abolished, and in 1793, King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette were executed by guillotine. The reign of terror followed, led by Robespierre, where thousands were executed as enemies of the revolution. After years of chaos, a young general named Napoleon Bonaparte rose to power. He promised order, glory, and national pride, and turned revolutionary France into an empire. His armies carried revolutionary ideals across Europe: equality before the law, secular governance, and merit-based advancement. Even though Napoleon eventually fell, the ideas born in France never died. The French Revolution transformed France from a monarchy into a republic and replaced divine right with popular sovereignty. It inspired countless movements for democracy. From Latin America to Asia, kings learned to fear the voice of the people, and citizens everywhere began to believe that change was possible. The French Revolution was not just a political event, it was a rebirth of human freedom. It proved that when people unite for justice, even the mightiest of thrones can fall.